What's up, Pizzaholics? I'm over here in the boondocks, still in Jersey, at a place called Dusal's. Dusal's Italian restaurant here in Manalapan, New Jersey. Let's go eat, guys. Man, that was some calzone in there. I was tempted to order one. Did you see that calzone? Loaded with cheese and pepperoni. My goodness. I was seriously tempted to get one, but we got to focus on the pizza here, guys. Dusal's. It's a restaurant, it says, since 1979. Union Hill Road here in Manalapan, New Jersey. Still in the boonies, guys. I'm trying to explore Jersey a little more. And not just, on the outskirts, on the edge near New York City, like Jersey City and Bayonne and Elizabeth, New Jersey, Santillo. All the best Jersey pizzerias seem to be along the outskirts near New York City. But once you get towards the middle, like we are now, and we're in Manalapan here, towards the middle of New Jersey, it's harder to find good pizza, I find, in my experience. Yes, there are exceptions. You're going to find some good places dotted around. I don't know of any good places out here besides Brooklyn Square. So let's go and give Dusal's a shot. I love the box, pretty inside. The owner was cool. Told him I was doing the review. And we got two cheesies, guys. We got two New York cheesies. And they look pretty thin, nice and thin. Color on the crust is not smacking me in the lips, but let's grab one and give it a whirl, guys. Kind of cracking more than crackling. A little bit of a flop going. Oh, boondock Jersey flop, baby. A lot of cheese on this pizza. All right, guys, what do you say we move on in? Under the microscope we go. Into the lab, guys. Let's get a closer look and analyze the Dusal standard cheese pizza, fashioned in the quintessential New York form. Heaps of low moisture mozzarella smother most of this pizza. But you do see the sauce underneath, guys. It's not like you don't see the sauce. Some of these New York style pizzas can be very cheesy, so cheesy that you don't see any red tomato sauce underneath. That's not the case here, guys. And as you take a closer look at the sauce, you can see it's not exactly the brightest tomato sauce, but it isn't that dark burgundy colored sauce as well. So it's somewhere in the middle. It's adequate. It wasn't too sweet. It had a little bit of a tang to it. I gotta hand it to them, man. I mean, it's a really tight pizza. The cheese wasn't going all over the place. It's not too oily either. Look at that, guys. Not a single drop of oil anywhere. But despite that, despite not being the greasiest cheese in the world, it wasn't the greatest either. I think this cheese would have benefited by a nice, generous dusting of grated Parm to add some funk and some salt to it. As you can see there's some presence of herbs. You can see the oregano under the cheese. You see that? And it's nice to know that a little extra love went into the making of this pizza. A little extra time was taken to make this pretty decent pizza here before us, guys. With that being said, it was nice to see it on there. I hardly tasted it. I hardly tasted any oregano on this pizza whatsoever. Is it Louie and Ernie's? Is it Luigi's? Is it Joe's? Is it on par with some of the better New York style slices out there? No, it's not. The crust was definitely my least favorite component of this pizza here before us, guys. Very little char. The color is a bit tan, but on the bright side, guys, it had those blisters that I look for. Not the bounciest cornicione, but it is a thin crust. As it thickens up there towards the back, you'll find that there is indeed some bounce to it. All right, guys, ladies and gents, the pizza gets cold. We give it another fold just to find out if it still crackles and maintains some sort of crunch level. Kind of lost some of it. As it cools down, it loses a little bit of its crunch and crisp. The crackling sounds are less. Still flopping. It's pretty light for a New York style slice. It's not sogging, which is very important. There are no sog spots, no segments of sog is what I like to call them, guys. Despite the flop, it's not soggy, which is important. I mean, it's one thing being floppy, it's another thing being floppy and soggy. That drives me nuts. I'm gonna go 6-8. I'm gonna go 6-8. I think the crust needs a little work. Maybe they just need to cook it a little longer. I don't know, guys, but a 6-8 is what I'm giving it today. So if you're in the area, hey, very satisfiable pizza. 6-8 is a solid score. Usually, I don't go higher than 7-5, 7-6, 7-7 for these low-moisture, cheesy New York-style pizzas. I mean, it's a pretty decent score. So you want to know why I rarely rate New York-style pizzas in the 8s? I'll tell you why. Less components, less elements of flavor, fewer elements of flavor. They're usually without basil. They're usually made without any shards of grated hard cheese. The sauce is usually not in the front seat. The cheese usually takes over the spot, and low moisture mozzarella isn't exactly my favorite, though the higher quality low moisture cheeses are quickly becoming my favorite, like the ones on the Bleecker Street pie. That cheese was outrageous. Pretty decent slice, guys, and if you like this type of stuff, the pasta with the baked ziti on it and all of that, the chicken, come on in. Dusal's in the books. I definitely will go eat that tonight. Dress it up with some oregano, some chili flakes, and I'm going to enjoy that damn slice. I can guarantee you. Be well, guys. Hit that like, smash that subscribe button. And, yeah, it would help me out a lot. I would appreciate it, folks. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the viewership and talking to everybody. Love doing this for you guys. My pleasure. And until next time, keep those bellies full. This is Antonio signing off.